Hi and welcome to Blue Lounge Reef. I thought today we'd use the AF Life Source. I've used this stuff in the past, so I thought today, being as it's due, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the dosage recommends we use this once a week. I mean, it's optional, maybe you could use it once a fortnight. So what's inside? Well, obviously you got the mud, and it's very moist in here, just to keep all the beneficial bacteria alive. And the dosage is 5 ml, which is approximately one of these little spoons, which is provided with it. I don't know if you can see that on there, it's 5 ml. So let's get some tank water, and we'll put this in the Max Nano first. Right, so the Max Nano is 75 litres, so that's approximately about 20 gallons. So let's get some water. Don't have to be super accurate. There we go. There's about 200 ml there. So we've got 200 ml of tank water. And then we're going to nip in here. And roughly 1 spoon of AF Life Source. Straight into the water. Give that a good mix up. Now, because I'm running a bare bottom tank, what I do is I mix this up quite well. Well, I always find there's some larger particles at the bottom, and if you've got a bare bottom tank, over a period of time in your main display you're going to be creating a substrate. So I kind of don't tip in the last little bit, which is in the bottom of the jug. What I do is just put that in the sump, or in the case of the Max Nano, in the built-in sump. I'll just tip that in there, and that's good for the beneficial bacteria, and it just releases over a small period of time as well, all those minerals. Okay, so I'll leave this now for about, I'll say a good 10-15 minutes, and then we'll come back when we pop it into the display. Okay, right, it's been about 15 minutes. As you can see, there's some sediment at the bottom. That will be in the sump. All I'm interested in putting in this Nano Max is the clear, well not clear, but the more clearer solution. Let's hold this up to the light. As you can see, look at that sediment. It's not that it's not mixed up, it's just those are larger particles. So we're going to pour the clearer liquid into the Max Nano. Okay, I've got a little wave maker in here, so we're gonna use that to spread this around. So here we go. As you can see, that's spreading it nicely. You can probably just make out on the video the clear solution, and I'll show you what we're left with in a sec. A little bit more there. Right. So that's what we're left with. As you can see, it's like a very thick mud with just a lot of little particles in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that into the rear chamber of the Max Nano. All that goodness. Just nick a little bit of water. Swish it around a little. And in there it goes. We'll take a wider scope of the tank in a sec. There we go. So that's what you're going to end up with. A good cloudiness, full of minerals, food for the corals, and obviously beneficial bacteria. So that's the Max Nano with AF Life Source. I was going to say AI. AF Life Source. Lovely. I'll be like that for a few hours, but as I said, there's nothing to worry about. All good. Right, moving on to the Aqua One. Okay, so here we go with the Aqua One. So again, don't have to be super accurate with the water. We'll take 200 ml again, just to keep it nice and simple. Because this is a larger volume of water, we're gonna add 2 of these. Sorry, I went out of camera there. I'm trying to record with one hand. So that's 2 of these. And again, mixing this up as best as you can. You're always going to get some lumps and larger particles at the bottom of the jug. It's all natural, guys. You don't know what's in it. Obviously mud. But yeah, all good. That's it, mix that up nice. Right, again, we'll leave that 10 to 15 minutes and then we'll come back as we're pouring it into the tank. Right, so that's all settled. Moving over to the Aqua One. Goodbye clearness. And again into a high flow, so we're going to choose the wave maker section here of the tank, and that's all going in. There we go, guys, look at that. Ooh. Well, that's all good. In my opinion, you can't do anything better for your tank than what I'm doing today. It's just natural mud from the ocean. You cannot get any better than that. The minerals it must contain, and the elements, reef elements in there. All good stuff. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put the rest of this, again, the thicker sediment, into the sump. So this is the Aqua One sump. And we've got all our media in there. And what we're going to do is just going to pop this thicker stuff. Get all them bits out. As you can see, all the larger particles, and this is going in the sump. So again, that's going to excuse me. So again, that's going to create a little substrate in there, but that's good for the beneficial bacteria as well. As you can see, that is cloudy. The good thing about this miracle, well, it's not miracle mud, but very similar. This AF Life Source is not affecting the skimmer because it's natural. The skimmer doesn't detect it as a pollutant. I mean, it's going to get a little bit, but not like you'd think. So I'll just leave that running, guys, just to put an oxygenation there. Right, let's have a general look at the tanks together overall and wrap this one up. So there's the tanks together, both with the AF Life Source. Give that a few hours, then we'll come back and see how clear they are. and how the corals have responded to this. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers guys. So these are the tanks after, and as you can see, they're crystal clear, and judging by the looks of the corals, they've enjoyed that. So this is the Max Nano. Yeah. And we move over to the Aqua one. And again, polyp extension on these soft corals. They are loving it. So they're obviously getting some good minerals from that. I mean, it's all natural, guys. It's all natural, so you can't go wrong. So I'd recommend this stuff to anybody, you know. I'm not getting sponsored by these guys, although I do use most of their products. I just find that it's natural. And anything natural, right, you can't go wrong. You know, seriously, I know I've said this before, but you cannot go wrong. The corals are loving it. So yeah, would I use it once a week? I'd go for every fortnight. That's just my personal choice. Once a fortnight is just right, I think. So that's my, not a review, but just showing you guys how to use it really. You know, at the end of the day, we're pouring mud into our aquariums. A lot of people may think, you know, what am I doing? I'm trying to keep it clear, but this is natural. This is not a chemical. So I hope it works for you like it did for me. Well, as I say, I use this now once every fortnight. Well, you can see the results. Fantastic. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit something different today. See you later.